Hello everybody, BuzzATari here with episode 21 of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod, as well as several others, all listed down in the description. And not just but a few hours ago, Raceless had gone live with the mod, it did some updates and stuff, and yeah, we got a whole new version. Absolutely amazing stuff. Super excited to kind of go through with that today and take a look at everything that there is to offer, which hopefully I can fit it all within the video. But I've kind of tried to help us get a little bit of a head start. So let's pop up the UI. Yes, that's right. We got a dump bed upfit T83S, and we're going to go ahead and buy this. It's 144,000, but from what I've seen, whether or not it's been fixed is to be determined. Basically trying to buy these parts for some reason with BeamNG devs and something else or whatever. I don't know. It costs like $1 million a piece, so you're millions plural into building a truck, and it's just like, it's ridiculous for no reason. So yeah, we got the truck. Let's go ahead and pull it on into the commercial garage here. I want to do a couple of things, try to help this out a little bit. I don't know if I need to add a part or not to get the storage capacity that has been added. This looks like it's also going to have a splitter for the transmission-y thingy, and I'm not exactly too sure on how I'm supposed to use those, so we're probably going to have to change that as well. But we'll do a couple little bits really quick. I'll try to get through it. Just want to see if I need to do cargo parts type of a deal in here. So parts, cargo, working dump storage. Yes, 850. That is fair enough for me. We got the Belasco 900. We could probably do the 1100 cubic inch V8, because why not, right? We'll probably leave the block and all that. There's nothing for mounts. Okay, exhaust. Nothing we can do to that. That's right. Hydraulic pump is 100. We'll leave it at that. And we'll go with the T800 turbos, so that might take a little longer to build in, but also get us a lot faster, so kind of a thing like that. Yeah, the dual shift 10 speed. I mean, maybe I can figure out how to use it. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to try to use it. Let's do that. Radiator, let's do a high performance as well, because we do have more power. I'm not sure whether or not it's going to keep up, and I'd just rather play it safe. We can do fuel tank sidestep as well to help out a little bit here, so hopefully that'll help us with that. Let's see, right sidestep, we'll also do one of those, so we'll get all the fuel ready to go, all the goodies like that. Another 36, so we're in probably rounding up about 200,000 in total. Looks like our image is going to be the side of the building from the outside. That's okay. So it does get a cover on it now, so that makes sense, because then you can't really see your load that you got in there. Let's see if I put this splitter in high and I go into first. It seems like that's fine. All right, so we need to probably find a good location to go to. Let's go ahead and pause for a second so we can go to the map. And I got to see where we can pick up some dry goods, which probably a seal brick is going to be our closest bet here. So if we go over to the little truck, there we go. We'll head on over here. I'll set a route, even though I don't really need it, just to remind myself so I don't forget, because I do get goofy like that. Uh-oh. I got a log truck, so I'm sorry. I'll move for you. There you go. Just got to make it a 3-point turn just to get out on the street here. And I don't think we're going to have any issues as far as weight goes. Let's see. Inner axle diff, I want that on all the time, though. Would be cool sometime in the future to be able to have it to where like you can permanently set your diffs to sit in a certain way. Because then that way every time I take out the truck I don't have to lock the inner axle. I can just have it ready to go. Use that engine brake to kind of help us a little bit here just so we don't go too quick. I can already tell this thing is going to move good. So we're not hauling trailers, so we're not going to be having as much weight. So it's just another T-Series to the collection. Why not? All right, let's see. There's all kinds of stuff available. So materials, delivery, and it's saying we have no space. Requires cargo delivery 5. We've got that. Not enough space to load this for cement. Did I forget something? Let's try double checking because maybe it is broken, but I don't think it should work, right? Let's go to the seal brake, see if I needed to put in like a sub part or something and I just didn't do it. So we're gonna go on back here. Should be under rear frame. Frame ending? No. Where do we have our upfit? Wouldn't that usually be under rear frame? Okay. Yeah, dump body load. So that's under frame ending. Okay, I could just barely see some of that. So frame ending. Upfit, I just didn't see it. So yeah, it's supposed to be working dump storage and I don't really see that. Oh my god, 180,000, but we could definitely put some JADO rockets. Let's try maybe somewhere else potentially work. The cement shows up, but for some reason I cannot pick it up. I didn't happen to look too well, but I also didn't hear or see or notice anything relating to any of the other mods like Italy or the Career Collection if those needed updates as well, but I don't think they do because I think this is all done within the RLS system here. So I think we'll have to just head on over here to Quarry and we'll see what happens there. It's only 30 and I'm cruising. But I want to get over there and try this out. I'm so excited. So guys, I will come back as soon as I get there just to save a little bit unless there is something super important that pops up in between. Alrighty, here we are pulling on in. I thought about it. I was like, you know, I'm being a dum-dum. The cement, it picks that up with the cement truck. It kind of makes sense, right? So yeah, that's okay. We should be able to pick some stuff up here though. If it doesn't work, then I'll be confused, but that was fully my fault. Just me being silly. All right, this time materials delivery, yes. So now we can see we can actually do this. And in case you're wondering, no, you cannot normally do this in vanilla. So we got a gravel order going to the western suburbs. And it looks like that is going to be... only 40. 40 and 30. So I guess we're going to have to do triple run here to make the most out of it, but we'll do what we can. We actually get a location here to go and pick it up, so we're gonna have to back on in there. There we go. For a second I was like, oh, is that the weight making it hard for me to get moving? No, it's just because of the parking brake and air brakes and how they work. All right, so we're kind of on the roll already. And we got to be a little bit careful with this on-ramp. I swear, I need to figure out how to fix this. Somebody does. This is as fast as we can go. 20 miles an hour right here. I left that thing on again. Might end up staying at this point. He's going on red. I'm going on red. Full throttle. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, we still got plenty of speed availability here. I almost think the MD series dump with the way at least of how much this takes to do. Or how little we get, I should say, is what I'm trying to say. This guy's getting his gravel. Who knows what it's for? It is what it's for. And in case you're wondering, right up in the back, I didn't even know about this, but if we ever need to go somewhere from this garage, we can go right down there. I seen that a little while back. I don't even recall if I mentioned it or anything like that, but yeah. And this guy wants to do the same thing, apparently. So we get a little bit of money. It's not really much of anything, but it is a nice little deal to be able to do. Something else that's added in for options on how you want to play your game. Of course, it's your career mode. You play it how you play it, right? I'll turn off engine braking. We should be good here. We're low speed, so ain't got to worry about it. And now we take the last one over. And I'm probably gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now, honestly. Pull this off just because it is in my eyes and we're gonna need it for the next thing we need to take a look at. To be honest, like even 30 liters worth of gravel, I just take a pickup truck, get it myself, you know, like even if I'm overloading the truck a little bit, that would be me. I've done it with a car. Not the gravel necessarily, but a whole bunch of other stuff that weighed probably as much as that. So we're still getting the issue there, it looks like, with the AI also having their brakes set when we go ahead and drop off. 238 credits right there. What am I hearing? Ooh. Okay, that's a nice little touch. I didn't even know that had happened because I kind of got late on the stream. So we got some sounds of some stuff racing through in this little area here. That's awesome. I love it. I was hearing it over the truck a little bit and I was like, wait a minute. That is an awesome touch. I love that. And speaking of audio like that, it kind of makes me think, it's lightly related, I guess. I had seen somebody mention something that would be awesome, especially in RLS as a free roam deal, to be able to do kind of like when you do taxi and repo and police. And that would be like ambulance, right? And I thought about it, I was like, well, if only I knew how to actually do that, I would. But the next best thing that I can do is learn how to do flow graph, because I am very familiar with making missions, just not flow graph. I did nothing about it. And I've actually nearly completed the first mission. I'm having some weird issue, and I'm starting to believe it may be a bug in the game itself. So I'm not sure whether or not I can actually get it fixed. It's a Lua error, and it locks your camera and stuff, and there's all kinds of weirdness. And it relates to damage, so I don't know. I need the damage to work, because obviously you're driving an ambulance for missions. You don't want to be driving around crashing into cars, right? And it's set pretty strict. Like, you could bump and push cars a little bit, but you'd start bending that bumper and you're instantly failed. So it's going to be pretty tough. But the audio side of things that made me think about, I made custom audio. So when you get into the mission, it actually gives you a little bit of like a radio chatter type of a deal that dispatch tells you what you need to do. And script AI are set up so you can watch the accident happen while you're listening to that. And then you can go pick up them and come back. It's going to be a pretty awesome deal. It's going to take a lot of work too, between that and the other map that I want to work on. A little bit busy now. The next thing, though, we want to take out a car here. And I mean, the COVID is over in the Velasco City garage. I really wanted to take this. Let's go ahead and deliver, and I'll come back once that's here, which is only a short 2 minutes. Okay, I had to go and find the source. I didn't even open World Editor. I just followed the sound. That's the exact part that I heard right there. I'm thinking this is probably supposed to be at the racetrack based on what it sounds like, but I know that prefabs are a little bit goofy when loading them in, especially in my flow graph thing, as I had the prefab for the sound. And if I put a position for the prefab and then tried to position loading the prefab into a position, it caused it to double the value, and it threw it way out in the middle of nowhere. So it's possible that's what's happened here, is that, you know, the prefab as a location is trying to be set to, and then the actual sound has a location. So one or the other has to be set 0, basically. But now we can go back here, and we can hop on into our car. I'm going to go ahead and queue up a car meet. I want to go to a high attendance. It's going to be 10:59 p.m. So, okay. What do we got? 11:58. I didn't know that. Number 0 on my number pad brought up a menu? Is that... Oh, when I'm in the phone, it did it. It doesn't do it when you're not in the phone. So for some reason, it's not the insert key. It's just 0 key. Okay, so there's a cool little trick for you. Anyway, 10:59. Let's not get too distracted, right? Let's try and keep on focus here. So 10:59. We got the day and night cycle. It's going to be 7, 8, 9. Let's go 10, 46, 56. Now let's do 46. So 36. There's some changes that have been made and everything, and I kind of got a glimpse into it when I got into there, because I didn't realize that the stream had already started. And yeah, so this is also kind of new to me. I'll be pulling up and closing my browser to kind of look at it. I don't have a path like you normally would when you're going towards a car meet, which there's supposed to be one, but I know where it's at, and I know West Coast pretty well, so let's just use our handbrake here because we're waiting. Oh, I'm doing it too. And it does this when you get close. And I do apologize about the noise. I didn't think I was that close. So something is definitely being weird. Oh. Okay. I just hit the world editor button. It pulled us to a different time here a little bit, but that should be okay. I think what had happened is, yeah, this guy. That can go away. We need to go back to nighttime. It may be fully dark, but there we go. was gonna say it would take a moment. So the cars are kind of being a little bit goofy coming in and out. But what we can see, we have... Okay, so we got a couple of the... Oh, I forgot the name of that mod again. Very nice cars, though. ETK 900. And then, what do we have? A Pessima full size right there. Race edition. And then we've got the four wheels of another car that's not quite loaded in for some reason. Something's being a little bit weird here. We got a 9.5% value increase. And I thought more was supposed to happen here, but... I think what we need to do is take a look. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that. I seen it a bit in the stream, too. One of the cars is being a little bit weird with the blinking stuff. I'm wondering if render distance is somehow being affected with the cars, but I don't know. I really don't know that deep into the game. They do look pretty good. Let's go ahead and hop back in. And I'm not sure if something more is supposed to happen. What do we got? Any information? Nothing's happening there. Okay. But I know that something more is supposed to happen here. There we go. Vehicle's starting to leave. So we get our standard car meet. That's good. There was something else, and I'm thinking I'm doing it wrong, but that's okay. We had to at least get a little bit of car value for this. Thanks for coming to the car meet, yes. Take a little bit more value for my cars, though. Headlights don't do nothing at this time of night. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke a couple things, see what I can figure out, and I'll be back in a few moments. I wanted to show you guys something more. Alright, so I couldn't quite figure out what I'm missing, what I need to do, but that's okay. We're going to do something else for the meantime. I did change up to the facelift front bumper and system on all that, so I can get the LED lights and we can actually kind of see where we're going a little bit better. Let's go ahead, open up the phone. See, no car meets scheduled, so there's nothing I can do that way. But we're going to go to taxi mission. We've got 4 available slots. Our car rating is a 1.2. I learned about that, so now I know what that means. And there's 0 for Q or something like that. That's what I'm imagining. That I didn't know about that too much. Our current rating is 5 stars. That's what it says on the top. So that's the good news. And now we're just going to wait and see if we can actually get some people that want to ride in this thing, and hopefully the right kind of customers will come along, because now there is different kinds of customers added in here too, plus a tips system. So I am super awesome, excited and happy to see this, because I want to see one that would love to see, like, me driving nuts, you know, getting into police chase or something like that. Like, I would love to take faster, like, if it were real life too, because, like, back roads around here, and there's quite a few. I know how to drive them pretty good. So it looks like we got a standard, which we can click the question mark. Regular passengers value speed and efficiency, so they're not too worried about it. They just kind of want to get to where they want to go. That's about it. Let's go ahead and pop in first person in the cockpit here. It wants us to go up that way. I'm curious if I could just cut across here. Yeah, I can. Looks like they're in the parking garage area here. Wouldn't you have your own car if you were over in this area? Well, that's fine. I guess a lot of them are just parking lots, so there we go. We pick them up. We're not going to go too crazy, though. We can go a little bit on the crazy side, but now they'll actually factor in, like, how you drive and getting you tips and stuff, as well as your speed. And I don't mean miles per hour speed, I mean time, how long you take on that. So we're coming up to a light, looks like green, just left as red, but really it should be a flashing yellow in my opinion, but I think we're all good there. Just gonna cruise on through, try to get him there as quick as possible. Try to be a little bit more gentle. I know I've got some pretty sticky tires on this whole thing here, so... Give him a couple reps to show him this is my awesome car. I know you'll love it. We're getting you to your location really nice and speedy here. Try not to brake too hard, but I think we're all right here. Yep, we got our sounds back here. That's awesome. Gonna have to kind of roll around this way here. Complete. Looks like we can click this arrow and pop this down so we can actually see here. So we got a speed bonus of 92 credits. Didn't give us a comfort bonus, so I probably was a little too aggressive. Yeah, not too bad. Let's go ahead and continue here. See if I can find one, though, that would like to be go, 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 and who would like to ride in an actual race car kind of a deal. Okay, family. Safe, smooth rides, more seats. Okay, okay. I guess. I don't know if they did it to where it doesn't calculate until after you get over there. But that could be a thing. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't fit. Fudge. Fudge, fudge. This cop obviously doesn't mind. I think he knows that if he were to dare to try to chase me, I'd be able to outrun him. They are right down here. Okay. Let's turn on the high beams a little bit here. I don't think that'll really help us a whole lot. No. Not really. I think the next thing that would be pretty cool, adding weight. So in this case, you could add like 200 kilos, I think would be fair. Maybe 150 even would be fine. Just to kind of affect the car and how it handles and everything here. So now we gotta go a little bit slower, but I'm hoping the next one I get is actually the right kind. Like, I don't want to be refusing people service, of course, so. Coming up in the daytime, oh yay. Turn off the headlights. I'm full throttle. And then I just let it out slowly. Everything goes nice and smooth. Honestly, the car has like, it's a very good amount of engine braking to it. And I killed it while I bumped them. Try not to brake too aggressively there. hood cam, get a little bit more of the engine noise itself. And I did get a different electric bike recently, and that's what my brakes sound like. I do need to go ahead and buy some better stuff for it. They're really cheap stuff that's on there, so but that is expensive. I was surprised by how expensive it is. About 150 bucks all in for 2 new rotors, which I want to update the sizes of, and it's got basic pads on it right now, really cheap stuff, but considering the speed that I go, I've got to get some, they're called sinters. So basically, they're like these semi-race pads. They're actually metal. And they'll be a little bit more aggressive on the rotors, but I'm okay with that. Kind of missed my churn there. Oopsies, oopsies. All right, how did we get rated? Ooh, 536 plus of 1.53K. I think that's pretty good. Smooth ride and safe driving. I definitely was a safe driver. Oh, let's be honest. I did not go the wrong way or speed at all. I did not gently rear end somebody. That's okay, though. I'm glad with that. Let's go ahead and try one more time. I am hoping that I actually get something here, but we'll take a look and see. Okay, guys, I sat for a little while, declining, could not get anything different, tried a different car, got a tourist. There's also thrill and party passengers as well, so let's go ahead and see what it'll be like here. We're gonna give him a ride anyway. Oh, a new issue too. The windshield here and the window, no texture, despite it not really. I guess it kind of needs one, but not really in a way. Where are we going here? I want to know. I don't see the thing. Is it... Oh, it's over that way. Okay, because I wanted to know if I should take the shortcut. I think I will, just because I'll hit the highway and then I can start cruising right away. I did see there's a cop up there, so I don't want to get going too fast right away. That's okay. They won't get me. Oh, he's already turning around. Throw a little heat into those rear tires. Not really a drift car, but it does slide a little bit. Oh boy, that's not good. Ooh. Drop you off real quick. That was close. Holy guacamole. Let's go ahead and get out of here quick before we check our rewards and stuff. I think I got a good area up here. That was pretty close again. Park brakes on. Good. Let's see. How did he like it? No tip. Okay, I think I'm just going to cancel on that stuff. Yeah, but you can get several different kinds. I guess there's rarities. Maybe there's minimums of the car values or something like that. I'm not 100% certain. Let's see. No scheduled meets still, huh? Wow. Okay. Let me take a look at my notes, see what else we got to take a look at. Okay. We got, what else here? I should make sure I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording perfect. So I don't waste my own time, right? They did also do damage tracking for free roam events. So less damage, more rewards. Mainly that's added to crawling events. But I could see it being useful in other events as well. It's implemented in Utah and here in West Coast from what I hear. There's also a new house. We can go ahead and try and take a look at it. In fact, I think we can just barely see a line of it over there. So there's a tree sitting over on that hilltop. That's about where we need to go. So let's go ahead and put away the phone. Go ahead and reverse here. And hopefully I can make it down the hill because I literally cannot see anything, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try and turn around a little bit here. That didn't help any. Brakes, slow. There's a tree right there. Oh my goodness, I almost hit it. Another bush or something right there. I think I'll be okay. Just nice and slow. Yep, we're almost down. It's fine during the daytime, but once it hits nighttime, that's a challenge there. Still gotta use my blinker. Pretty sure that is a cop. Yeah, it is. I'm speeding. I was doing like 50 to 50, man. What? That's okay. I will have to get up some money. We can already see there's a flag right there. It's not really the greatest time to show it at night, but it is nice to know when we got oncoming traffic, though. Yeah, we got away. Perfect. So this is Hilltop Villa, now fully officially in. My car is fully off. There's like white noise. I'm imagining it's supposed to be wind. It's a little on the loud side for me personally, but we can come and take a look. So this is actually a place we can go into and everything. So we can actually get some decent vehicles and stuff like that. Yeah, we had a blip of light there, but there is some other stuff up top. Lighting and beam is not exactly designed to be very filly. It's meant to be mostly spotlights, so yep. I got ourselves a little hole right here, probably meant to be a closet or bathroom. Same with that. I mean, there's definitely some interior stuff that could be added and all that, but this is still pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm also seeing a no texture here for some of this, so I might have to clear cache, to be honest, to fix a lot of these weirdnesses. But this is definitely like, this isn't just a little shop or garage. There's, like, there's actually rooms and everything in here, as long as I don't get caught on anything. And that's just a window. Okay. I was like, maybe I can sneak through. No, I can't sneak through there. So yeah, we got to go all the way back around. It's a little difficult to kind of maneuver. It just stopped me. It said, buy me. Well, I can't. I don't have the 756,000 credits that it would take to buy it, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do something with that. So let's see. Is there any car meets that have showed up now? Yes. But it's a showcase meet. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and it's going to be later on when it shows up. So there is another type of car meet. I was hoping to find it. Maybe I'll pause at some point and wait and try and figure it out. It's a street cruise meet. So we actually can go and drive around, and it's a lot different and very nice. Let's go ahead, though, take my car on back. Let's go to Commercial Garage. And anything else really noteworthy? They adjusted the rewards for drag racing, so that should be better. They adjusted the drag garage as well. Let's go take a look at that, actually. I did not know that that was adjusted, so I'm kind of reading here. Making sure I'm still recording, right? Yes, I am. Good, good, good. I have a habit of pausing and then forgetting I paused, and could have taxied on or towed on over there, I suppose. Let's do that. I like to drive the car, but I really do want to just take a look. Alder Dragway Garage. Okay, so what they had adjusted, I'm not sure. But they did change something, apparently. The only thing I can think about is I had a weird issue, and this occurred outside of recording. I had set up for thumbnail, and I had 3 cars. Spawned the 2, spawned a third, and then the third one spawned 000 coordinates, which basically put it into the middle of the map and everything like that, and it was not great. Thankfully, you can go into World Editor and retrieve stuff like that. Of course, I try not to do stuff like that, but if it's broken that way, then yeah, definitely going to do that. But other than that, I mean, is there this thing? Is that? No, well, I don't know. Has that always been there? I don't know. I think so. Oh, what do we have here? A little Easter egg kind of sitting there, a little T-Rex. I like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Car just chilling there. Yeah, just chilling there. I think that's an odd spot for a car to sit. So let's see what else. We could shut down the car. Listen to the ambience of everything here. Added vehicle junk from missing file vehicles. So junking, I should say. Vehicle junking. So if something changes, you don't have the mod, or the mod updates and the car's gone, whatever, you could just junk it. And I don't think you get any money for it, but it at least gets rid of it and frees up a slot. Personally, I think like a 25% back or something, if there is no money back, would at least be decent. But I don't know if that's technically feasible. They also fixed the 0 mile dealers, so you could buy 0 mileage cars, which I did that. I have some brand new cars and stuff, and it's I kind of get it, but like I could buy 6 mile cars. So I mean, is it really a difference? You know what I mean? And as far as that too, with the 0 mile cards, it's nice because then you can keep track of how much you're driving the car with your odometer on there. Let's see, they fixed facility perks, so some of those were not working correctly or something, I guess. Nothing that I noticed, but that's awesome. Dealership issues, nothing that I really noticed too much. Maybe marketplace thing, but I think that's going to be separate deal, so I don't think it with that. Fixed value bugs when values are set as string rather than integers, so that's awesome. That's a whole coding Lua thingy-madingy, but that's awesome because it's less errors and issues to run into. Damage state not always being up to date, that is a big deal for me because I did have an issue with some cars like that. We optimized loaner vehicle code to not do excessive calls, so that should just help with performance while you're borrowing loaner cars and stuff like that. Or loading them, something of the sort. Remove Joe's Junk vehicles. It's all in the repo, so you guys, Joe's Junk, you guys get that stuff. I've thought about going and seeing about some of that, but for me, it's kind of a tough one in the sense that, like, it would be amazing to buy a car that's completely junk and build it up. Maybe in a hardcore gameplay, I would do that. But in this setting, I go to Italy for 3 hours, and it doesn't matter what card I buy. I can just build it the way I want it, you know? I guess it's kind of a little bit of a downside to having it like that, but at the same time, I know not everybody's got the time and availability to just do that. It says they also updated capsule seating. I'm not sure exactly what they mean there, but yeah, there's that. We've seen the Villa Hilltop House there, which also contains 9 vehicle slots. Street Cruise, of course, that's something I want to look at, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for what's been new here. And I think what I'm gonna do is we have, oh yeah, oh, up, pause. 9 a.m. That looks like that was gonna be at the gas station. I would click so fast because I was like, I do not want to miss this. I want it. It's a Street Cruise meet. Yes, I think it's gonna be over on the island. I am super excited to see this. Like, this has got me pumped up. Burnout worthy. So that's going to be at 9 a.m., so we got to start heading that way. I don't think they'll despawn or anything like that. It just stays there, but I like to get there as soon as I can. There should be a shorter cut this way. Risk of damaging the crud out of this car, but if it happens, it happens. Jeez, oh jeez, it's not turning. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, a little bit of damage. We'll be all right. Go out of the highway here. Might get ourselves a police chaser 3. We'll see how many. Turnaround spot coming up here somewhere. Where is it? It's gonna be up a little ways yet. There we go. Got our markers, so we're gonna start heading that way. I'm not going to take my time. Evaded the police. Awesome. Might get another chase. Probably will. Almost guarantee it. Unless I slow down, but I do not have any intents to do so. I really want to go see this. Take your mirror. Oh my goodness. I was trying to avoid the car and then... Man, we just managed. Boy. I hit the pause button, so we'll see if it pauses or not here. Because I'm in the middle of a... I got lucky, okay. A little bit of a section there where it could have went bad. See if they like my car. Hopefully they do. Even though it's damaged. I usually do better than that. Haven't really gone down this way much. I guess there's a gas station here, so if we have to fill up, which it looks like we're getting low. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Another mirror and a bumper. We'll throw him off there. I think he just hit the tree. There's the cars. Oh, they spawned in nicely this time. So it seems like the first time they kind of take a bit This time they actually did good. So there's our marker for us to show up to. But before I hit that, I want to hopefully get rid of the police here. I'm hoping I do not lose the car meet thing either. Oh, this really stinks right now. I think he's stuck down there, so we should be okay on time. Start moving down. There we go. All right. So we pull in. It does lag for just a brief moment. And ready to cruise. Respect your ride. Community reputation increased by 13.6%. So that's awesome. So now we got to follow the route with the group. So I'll let the rest of these guys go. Yeah, they're going to drive to a destination now. And it looks like parking-wise, there's some adjustments that are needed here. They're kind of fighting. I think, yeah, there we go. They'll still clear themselves out. Corvette here really wants to go, man. Just gonna stay in the other lane for my own safety. And these are kind of shorter cruises, it looks like, based on what I've seen in this stream and what I'm seeing here. And we're all stuck behind a cop. Sounds like we got a couple that have made it through ahead, but... Oh, yeah, now we're getting her going. They're all just like, we ain't waiting for no red light, let's go. I'll hold them off, guys, get going. And then we're heading on over here. It looks like a couple of them despawned or disappeared. Nope, they just disappeared. Okay. A little bit of a weirdness there. And then we're all like lining up here. Oh yeah, they're all stopping. I think I'm gonna get away from the police though. I don't think they're coming for me. Yep, there we go. So yeah, that's the street cruise. That's the cool thing that I'm excited about. So I might have to do a few of these. Get my community reputation up and everything. There we go, cruise complete. Yeah, they were all trying to stop at the same marker, so maybe this is my own thought on the Lua code side of things. Doubt that anybody would ever hear or see about this, but my thought would be each car ID can add like a certain amount to the destination coordinates, maybe somehow with a function that way, so that way kind of staggers them out and they can stop at their own specified locations or something. But overall, pretty awesome deal. Definitely make sure we clear our stuff here. The marker's still there. I seen that could be an issue, but I'm not too concerned really, to be honest. Because if I stop here, yeah, nothing really, it's all good. Nothing up on the phone. This would be a cool car to put some drift tires on, though, that's for sure. And the cops roll it up like, oh, this is the guy. It's a little bit over, but only for a moment. We're all good. I'm gonna do it this way. Go about 50 here. No cops? Oh, there is one, but he didn't catch it. He did, okay. I'm out of here. This thing is just so nice. It's not overpowered, but it's still fast. Oh my gosh, that was evil. And the tire just blew. I'm still able to move. Oh, missed me. It's about full right turn. Ooh, gotta be careful though. There's a new record at 90 miles an hour through there. 89.59, but we'll round up, right? I think I left my air conditioner on, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm gonna shut that off again. Sorry if the audio does go crappy. That is a downside with me here. I get a little hot, and then I turn it on when I'm paused, and then I forget to turn it off when I unpause, and yeah. Oops. That was a gnarly little wreck there. I was not prepared for that in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it matters what car I would have had. I'd never been able to make it at that speed. He really just swerved over to the right. I was like, he knew. But guys, I think we need to figure a little bit of something out here. Let's take this back over to Commercial Garage and enjoy the sounds again. I just want to take a look at the drag racing thingy here. I haven't taken this car down the free roam edition, so we'll see how this is. It's pretty quick. I'm not speeding, you're speeding. I'm not gonna get into a chase in this one, no. Totally just driving normally, officer, I promise. Just gonna have to wait here, I suppose. I could try and fly past him, but we're just... yeah, there isn't really great spaces here for chasing. It'd be too much of a challenge. I shouldn't say too much of a challenge. I don't think I'd be able to get away, I'll just be honest. I like it too because we actually get negative boost pressure here in the car, and it registers nicely on there. Which is realistic because like your naturally aspirated cars do build a vacuum, and that's the exact same thing that happens here. Alright, over to the drag strip. We're down to a 0.58 for a daily driver. That's pretty good now. We've done some other stuff, but there we go. Some quick shifts here. 130 for a 1071. I mean, that's pretty decent for this little car here. Gave us 1,847. Can I get any faster? Right, I was speeding. And the fun thing is we can go over on this side here. Let's use this one. It might need to get away from the chase first. And I might just let him get us. It is a hit to our insurance though, so I don't know. Maybe not. You try chasing us down the drag strip? Losing them. think that's what happened as he backed around. So we'll go take this side. This should be different timings for the lights, if I'm right. And I'm probably going to be really bad at it, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, that wasn't a great start at all. 10.52, made 1,900 credits, so that's mildly rewarding, honestly. I did forget, the bar still needed fuel, did it not? How did I not run it out of fuel? Alright, let's see. Nope, not what I want to do. I want to hit R, right above the F key. I'm going to go over to commercial garage, is where I have the bar still. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and see what it would cost to repair that guy. Thankfully, I do have a few vouchers, so we should be okay there. Part customization, experimental. While it's damaged. It won't let me do it. Okay. But it looks like that's something that's maybe bleeding through a little bit. Maybe it's not supposed to happen. I'm not sure. That's okay. We got accident forgiveness and everything. We got a voucher, so we can go ahead and pop that in there. And now it's back to normal again. So yeah, that's something interesting. So eventually in the future, we know that that should happen. It's definitely a lot of work, though. I know that's for sure, because there's a lot of different parts. You got to make sure everything works right. I mean, it's going to be crazy, but it would be an amazing deal to see. You know, being able to bang up my car a little bit here and there and continue driving around with it. But I do think, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more BeamNG content, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any other opinions, topics, suggestions, comments, topics, or ideas that you want to talk about, go ahead and put them down in the comments below. Otherwise, you can head to the description, take a look for my Discord there, and join up. Let me know directly in there as well. But again, guys, that's it for today's episode. Take care. Bye-bye.